Alright, ladies and gentlemen, at the bottom right position here on Gold Rush as the yellow Protoss, we have Lancer X.
Then in the middle left, 9 o'clock position, we do have the white Zerg, IFU's True Touch.
Oh yeah. Don't worry guys, I fixed the overlay. I fixed it. I know people are yelling already. Guys, chill out. I got this. Hero pulls and Sayle do push-ups. No, that's Draco's thing, man. I can't be stealing that. I mean, I could like easily do 100 push-ups, but you know, I don't want to make Draco feel bad, so I'm not gonna do it.
PvC's so hard. Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
Skull Desert, let's go, boys.
Now, is Lancer X gonna gateway expand or is he gonna forge expand? Looks like he's gonna forge expand, right?
Yep. I think it's fine.
Yeah, forge expand works pretty well. There is wait. There is eggs on this version of the map, right?
There's
Or am I thinking? Wait, no, eggs are on crossing field, aren't they? I was gonna say that's you can make a decent Protoss wall there. It's all good. Oh, there is an egg there. I was sure there was an egg there, but he had no vision on it, so it wasn't appearing.
It's quite interesting actually. Like that they put the egg rather than make the terrain stick out more. I guess it's just to make things link tight, or help make things link tight. Meanwhile, the probe does go in the wrong direction, by the way, while the Overlord is going in the correct direction. But Lancer X does seem to prefer the Forge Fast expand compared to the Gateway expands. I usually see.
I guess going gateway expand is a little bit more taxing on your multitask, because if you can't get the best of use out of your zealot, there's no real point in going for gateway expand. Like, I think Boneth prefers gateway expand purely because the zealot micro is so good, whereas maybe Lancer X just doesn't feel as competent doing that. Although, where would he put his gateway in this situation with his wall? Is it above the forge?
It's just to the right. It's like the old Fighting Spirit style.
Okay,
walls.
so that is actually tight as well.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure, although I have not played too many games on Gold Rush myself, so I'm not really not super sure about that, but I'm pretty sure, you know. That's the level of surety that's going on here.
Now, weirdly enough, True Touch actually sending out a drone scout. He sent it back when he realized Overlord's right, and it looks like now he's just going to take this back top left base with his drone just as his third hatchery. So he's going to be in a pretty good situation. It's going to be a long time before Lancer X can actually do anything about this.
Yep, should be pretty protected. That also means he almost certainly isn't going for any kind of like 3-hatch Hydra aggression, since it would take him a long time to kill those eggs and actually get the units out from that hatchery. So True Touch at least is planning to play a longer game here on Gold Rush, which is gonna be very interesting. I don't know if we've actually seen any real long games on this map yet in the TL Open at least. At least I've not casted any that I can remember. But I think like the ASL PvZ on this map, like Larva vs. Rain, that was a pretty good game, wasn't it? That was like really long.
That went on forever. That was such a good series as well. If people haven't seen it yet, I recommend going back to watch it. It's in the small VOD thread on TeamLiquid, TeamLiquid, at least it's on TeamLiquid Open. But yeah, this map can lead to some insane PvZs. Especially if it goes super late game, like that game did.
Seems good. Meanwhile, everything is normal in the Protoss main. Overlord, gonna check out what's going on, and we do just see a lair here. So, gonna be a little bit of the calm before the storm, before anything really happens. Interestingly, True Touch actually hasn't even started attacking the eggs that are separating his top left base. I would have thought he would have like started with maybe 1 or 2 Zerglings just to work on those eggs so he can actually get units out of there. Because I mean, yeah, it's great, it's protected, and drones can go through, but you know, because of the way Zerg macro is, you actually want to build other stuff from that hatchery too, right? Not just drones.
Well, you don't need to kill the eggs if you go muteless, Sayle. They fly. You can tap on the head right now. Is he going to go Spire? Is he going to go muteless in this first game? He's actually just built a lot of lings out of his other 2 hatcheries, and he is going to try and be a little bit aggressive. Lancer X hasn't really left his base since the beginning, other than with a probe that he just killed. So he's kind of blind right now.
Yep, but managing to sneak another probe in the back. Gonna see that the lair is finished. Gonna see nothing too crazy. He's even potentially gonna go see the top left base. And this wall is super duper tight, so nothing that these Zerglings should be able to do. You can see just poking around here, no gaps in the wall. That's actually really nice that it's tight on both sides there. And looks like Probe Guy at the top left is just gonna be a little bit annoying. Oh.
Yeah, there is a Spire in True Touch's main as well. Now, I don't know if he is going to go muteless, but the fact he hasn't done anything, I think he's going to have to build a gas, isn't he? With this drone, or he's just going to lose it.
He doesn't want to. Look at this, it's a battle of wills, Kicks. You can't make the gas because that's cheating. If you do that, that means you surrender and then you lose. So...
Oh, he just built 2 lings. That's one way of dealing with it, I guess. There we go, no more probe. I guess the other thing he could be doing is just waiting for the DTs to kill the eggs, because DTs kill eggs really quickly. So, I mean, maybe you just don't want to put the work in. It's like, if you want to kill the eggs, go for it.
Seems fair enough. The first Corsair is able to kill this Overlord, since of course he got the full probe scout in, doesn't need to use this to go and see what's going on. Can instead just get that nice little win over there. It is now going to send it out to look for more Overlords. I mean, super calm game.
Yeah, True Touch is going up to 5 hatcheries. He hasn't built a Hydralist in yet.
It's at the top left.
Ah, so it is. Yeah, well, that's certainly a good place to hide it.
Oh!
I completely missed it as well. Scourge, is he going to be able to get the connection?
Doesn't seem like it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, actually, wait, there's an interception here. I don't know if he's going to be in time, though. Oh, he's going to be. Oh, wait. Wait, the jukes. Can you juke it? The jukes!
Wow.
The jukes!
That was a good move, but there's barely any cannons. Like, there's only 1 cannon right now, so he could have actually just gone in.
Yeah, I think he would have just juked it around, though. I think if you keep turning at 45-degree angles or something, the Scourge keep bugging out and they can't actually catch it. So it would have been... Okay, it's really interesting to see this building layout, by the way. I definitely don't blame you for missing the den, because normally you would see a double SimCity, right, at the natural and the Zerg's third. But because this is basically like a semi-island base, he doesn't need the SimCity. So the extra macro hatchery is actually in his main, and he just hid the den kind of at the third base, which is quite interesting. Meanwhile, and of course, it actually does get picked off at the front there. Lancer not really paying attention. He does appear to be going +1 Sayers, so losing that Corsair there is really bad.
Yeah, I think he also got hit by another Scourge somewhere as well. Either that or the Scourge did die. There's only 1 Scourge flying away from his main now. Yep. I guess he must have missed it. Maybe the cannon killed it. But it looks like he was trying to camp the Corsair.
2 DTs though are coming out. +1 attack is done, but there's only 1 entrance to the Zerg base through the natural. Unless they want to go to the top and kill the eggs, but there is also an Overlord there to spot that. So, you know, I don't really think this is going to be too effective. Interestingly though, True Touch actually hasn't killed the eggs between his natural and the third, so he won't even be able to rally ground units there to defend that. Huh.
Yeah, he's only actually got 2 lings and a Hydralist to defend that top left base. I guess the one thing he can do is maybe move back as soon as he sees these eggs being hit, but it's going to take him so long to break through, and DTs just wreck the eggs. So he could be in a lot of trouble here.
Yes, indeed he could. +1 is finished for the Corsairs. Here we go. DT's hitting the eggs now. The Overlord sees it. What is the response going to be? I'm not even sure what he's supposed to do here. The egg's getting killed so fast, although looks like Lancer X not really paying attention there for a second. But the Corsairs are going to fly over Hydralisk though. Oh man, big mistake. He's going to lose potentially 2. No, just a single. No, wait, what? Why is he still attacking here? What's he doing?
Oh no, he lost control of them. I think he was controlling his DTs. Maybe he attacked, moved back, thinking there wouldn't be an Overlord or something there. And yeah, that cost him so much. He's actually lost all his defending units. The DTs have killed at least 2 drones there. 3 kills on each. He's actually attacking the hatchery, and there's no units back here to defend whatsoever.
True Touch is going for the counter. He's going in. There's 3 cannons and a whole bunch of zealots. They actually don't even have speed yet. I think Lancer X forgot speed. I can't fathom why these zealots do not have speed right now. But the top left hatchery has fallen. He can actually kill the Hydra Den right now and stop the Hydra production. The Hydra's running in. They sniped one of the High Templars. There's 1 more High Templar here, but so many cannons. Look how many cannons there are on the left side.
I don't think he has Storm yet either, because he's not storming. He's just trying to add more and more cannons, and I think somehow he may just about hold this, even without Storm. Cannons are a good skill to have, guys. He's lost his Hydralist Den. Like, he's got another rally of Hydras coming in, But here is another High Templar. Does he have Storm yet?
I don't know, but I don't think it matters. There's not enough Hydras left to continue the bust with all those cannons there. And yet again, another Protoss able to survive thanks to cannons. Hallelujah, praise the cannons. And now the DTs looks like they might actually break down these eggs in the back and try and run in the back of the natural. An Overlord is actually going there to see if they're doing this, but I don't know if Trudage is going to pay attention. His Hydra army is all the way out on the map. It looks like it's coming back now, so he realizes what's happening.
Now, the weirdest thing is as well, I've never seen a Zerg go this long without building at least a sunken colony of the natural. He seems to be playing really greedy. Oh my god, they're going to get in the main. The drones have actually pulled away into the main where the DT's going.
Oh man, one DT staying at the natural.
There's no Overlord in the main.
He does have Overlord speed though, so he will be able to hang on for now. The DT just going to chill at the back. Looks like the other DT in the natural has been killed off. But this DT actually, there's so much space in the back of the main. He's going to hide in the corner for now. And meanwhile, Zealot Legspeed has finished. Presumably Storm is finished. And now Lancer's going to move out the front.
Yeah, that DT had 11 kills in the end of that, and I'm fairly certain at least 7 of those were drones. So Lancer X up 40 supply is in such an incredible position, and these Zealots, there's nothing to contend with them. It's just Hydralisks, and he does have +2 attack. It's +2 attack against 1 attack and no carapace. So this could be pretty insane.
He's going for the High Templar snipes though. He picks off a full energy High Templar. He ran just forward 3 Hydralisks. And look at this great moves by Trudage. Lancer X not protecting his High Templars at all. Forced back there. That, if he had used those storms, that could have potentially killed off this new third base of Trudage. But Lancer just completely not paying attention to his High Templar.
Oh, and True Touch is going for a drop. There's a lot of cannons at the front, but there's no cannons in the main, and he did lose all of his Corsairs. So this drop could do a lot of damage. It looks like he's actually going to go to the 3 o'clock base, where Lancer X is just about to try and take a third. So this could be a very well-timed drop. Will actually cancel the Nexus. I can only assume, unless Lancer X doesn't realize.
It's a 4 Hydra drop. I was going to be like, is that a Lurker drop? What's going on there? And there's the cancel. But here's the counterattack. There is 1 Lurker in the middle of the map. It's not burrowing just yet. There is an observatory already up for Lancer X. And, oh, he's dropping, he's counter-dropping. Look at this, 4-Zilla drop in the main base. He can snipe the Spire at least.
I didn't think he's paying too much attention. He was just chasing the drones around, and I think the Hydra will still be able to clean this up before he gets the Spire. He tries to hide in that bottom position again, but it's not going to work out too well. Looks like Shuttle actually going back now to try and pick up some more units. Actually has some DTs. He's just picked up DT, so he's going to go for a DT drop this time. Now, where is he going to drop it? Looks like True Touch is actually distance mining from the top left base, where he killed the eggs.
Interesting. Interesting choice. Meanwhile, wait a minute. We gotta drop with the natural kicks. 2 Overlords are coming in here. Is it gonna be a Lurker drop? It's gonna be Hydras, and it's gonna be Lurkers. He's not paying attention. There's the Pro Bull, but it's gonna be a little bit slow. Gonna lose several of these pros. It looks like 9 pros maybe have died. But here comes the DT drop into the main while the main Protoss army attacks the front. Multitasking from every angle here. The DTs, though, are gonna get spotted. But what about the attack at the front? The attack at the front is actually not going in just yet, and it looks like the DTs at the main have actually been cleaned up.
Yeah, he doesn't actually have any observers. Oh, he does. There's this one there, but he gets killed by, wow. Killed by Scourge immediately, and there is just no way he could detect these lurkers.
Oh man, Lancer is just falling apart here, doing the walking storm on the drones. Does get pretty good storms, but remember, he's not mining at his natural right now, and he's gonna lose his army.
Those lurkers are actually up to 12 kills between them. The Dragoons have actually run in to try and kill them, but they don't have an observer there, so 2 Dragoons nearly go down, 1 does actually die. And these lurkers are just doing so much damage right now.
Oh man, Lancer. He had such a huge advantage sniping True Touch's third at the top left with those DTs, but just could not keep up on the control, on the multitask.
He got a good storm. He may be able to save this Nexus, but it's going to be tough.
And Trudage is a 4th base anyway. He's got the top left or inside expansion, which is a gas base anyway. It's a full base over there. So Trudage is just sitting pretty right now. He does fall down in supply. They were at even for a second there. But man, Lancer X really throwing away a big advantage by you know, not doing the correct army control, losing the High Templars, you know, getting drops, not having the best response there.
Yeah, looks like we're going to see another DT drop, I think. Maybe a Storm drop, actually. No, just one Zealot. Just dropping one Zealot in the main. You know what? Use that Scout, see what's going on, see if you do some damage. There's actually no units back here to defend. And the Zealot does have +2 attack, so it only takes 2 swipes to kill the drone. Although I think it did that before anyway. Yeah, looks like the Scourge have been pulled back, trying at the shoal, but that's already gone. And we see another Speed Overlord drop going into the natural of Lancer X. Is this going to be the move that is going to kill him in this game?
Oh man, the James Bond Zealot not quite able to do enough damage. What about the James Bond Hydra? The Hydralisk is not even a lurker drop, it's a freaking Hydra drop. What is going on with these drops kicks? Although this one is actually going to be a little bit more effective, although you should probably hold position the Hydra's behind and not just
yeah, he's actually just suiciding of the cannons. That's a bit unfortunate.
Is there something else going on? Is that why? Is there like a drop or something? No.
I didn't think so. I think he was just I think he just been macroing maybe. I mean, it wasn't too imperative that he did too much damage with those Hydras. He did enough. He pulled the probes away again. Lancer X is at so few probes right now. Only 8 is natural. About 16 or so at his third. And his main is almost mined out, and there's only 6 there as well. So Lancer X is just so far behind right now.
Yeah, I mean, very even supply counts is usually good for Zerg. He's got a random Zealot just checking the 12 o'clock, making sure nothing's going on there. He's built double cannons at his natural after all these constant drops. I don't know why he didn't just build a pylon on the high ground as well to give himself a little bit of advanced vision. Meanwhile, one Obs is actually just poking around, seeing where the Zerg bases are, where the Zerg army is, but a very small force here for Lancer X. Has to be very careful. He does have the +2 attack, but so does the Zerg, even upgrades as well at the moment. And, I mean, I don't know why he's not just expanding to the 3 o'clock right now.
Yeah, we've got another James Bond Zealot coming in. He actually goes to check to see there's no 4th base at the thing. I don't know if he's actually scouted. Now he's finally scouted that base, the pocket base. So he's going to know how behind he is, but look at this. He's trying to get in.
What
but
the?
He's just going to trap all his own units in here.
Oh my god, the army run by! What is going on here? Lancer X going full-on assassination mode, just going straight into the base, ignoring the army, going for the hatchery, going for the drones. He's going to kill a few of the drones. He's definitely going to kill the hatchery, but it's going to cost him his entire army right here. I'm not convinced that's the best exchange. Observers even going to get picked off. There goes the hatchery. But a huge army loss, and there's even a second hatchery here, so he can just distance mine a little bit until the new one comes in. Double obs going into the main base to do absolutely nothing.
I mean, they're going to scout that he's getting the Queen's Nest, I guess, but I'm not sure sending both the observers in, and he's not even moving them in either. He's just stopping, like, just on the outside.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that was certainly not the best move he could have made. He took, I mean, he was sort of even. He was still behind, but he at least had his army, and he just threw it all away to kill 300 minerals worth of hatchery.
Oh man, that was very unfortunate. And we have another drop heading to the 3 o'clock, and Truda just like, wait, you didn't take this base? Why didn't you take this base, man? I need to drop this. I guess he'll just go change directions over to the main base. Lancer X's army is out in the field. He doesn't really have anything to defend at home. He's mined out. He's got 2 cannons, I guess, but that is about it. Some probes freaking out on the gateway even. And here comes the drop into the main. I was actually just gonna drop right at the top there.
Yeah, I guess that's better. He can actually hide it a little bit more. The funny thing is, there's not really any probes there, so he can't really kill anything. He can sort of take down the cannons, force him to go back, but for some reason Lancer X tried to go in with his entire army to clear out the bottom left pocket base, and he didn't find anything. So while that's going on, he actually lost a load of stuff to the drop at home. And he's trying to be aggressive here, but he just doesn't have the army. He does have 4 Templar though, and this could be quite crucial.
Oh man, good storms though coming out from Lancer. The second one not that great. He needs to make sure he gets some good storms off. He wants to win the engagement. Is he going to get another good storm off? He only hits 1 lurker with that one this time. But he looks like he is going to clear up most of the lurker fields at the front. But here come the reinforcing Hydra Ling. High Templar standing around, not doing anything. Dragoons now just going to run away, realizing he can't do anything. And are the Hydras cleaned up yet? Looks like they are. There's actually 2 lurkers dropped on the cliff above his natural, so they couldn't drop into the natural because of those 2 cannons there. But Lancer X is looking pretty dead here, losing all but 5 of his dragoons. He's gonna be mining just from the inside mineral only pretty shortly.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to take the 2 pocket bases, but he just didn't have enough money even if he wanted to. And GG!
GG from Lancer X. True Touch takes game number 1 on his road to become a TL Open champion. At the bottom right position as the yellow Zerg, we do have True Touch.
In the top right position, we do have Lancer X, the red Protoss.
And by the way, Spooky Spectral, wait, he's saying he means the series. Alright, guys, you saw that, right? If Lancer X wins the series, Spooky Spectral Sequences is that gotta eat socks. Bamboozle equals bamboozle, alright? Good.
So someone's saying Bonnet played drunk or something. That's a bit harsh. Lancer X, he isn't that bad of a player, guys. He may have had a really weird game that game. But you know what? I wouldn't write him out just yet of the series. True Touch is a very strong Zerg. Arguably one of the top 2-3 foreign Zergs right now. So it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle for Lancer X. But this could be his moment. I mean, Tai2 did it in the previous TL Open. So we could still see an upset here.
We could indeed. Lancer X, by the way, not doing the cute little probe tricks to, you know, scout to the 9 o'clock and see if there's an overload there. He just goes straight vertically. So he's not doing like the DeWalt stall scouting. But that's actually going to work out this time because they are in fact in vertical spawns. There is the overpool from True Touch. And what is Lancer X going to do? Presumably forge 1 cannon and Nexus, maybe 2 cannons depending on what he sees.
Yeah, I think we saw overpool from True Touch again. So fairly standard build. The Overlord is going to know where he spawned by seeing the pylon too. So not really too much of note. I mean, Lancer X is trying to do some probe harass here. He gets a few of the, like he at least knocks some health off some of the drones. But True Touch doesn't look like he wants to expand anytime soon. Or maybe this plucky drone will go and do it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he knows he's gonna get blocked anyway, so he might as well just fight the drone or fight the probe in his base. But he's actually getting the worst of this exchange. He's gonna lose this. Oh, 1 hit, not 2 hits.
Drone tagged out to his partner, sends his friend back, and ironically, if he'd have just sent the drone to build the base, he could have actually. Oh, there we go. He gets it anyway. But yeah, that drone does survive. Good for him. I mean, the probe could still come in and kill this, though. He has to be very careful. Harassing probes have done that to me so many times in
if True Touch goes straight to Lancer X's base, I think he might die. He went Nexus before cannon. That's very brave.
I think the cannon may finish in time. He's adding a 2nd cannon now, though. Is he going to be able to pull and block quick enough? He does know the lings are coming.
6 lings can beat 1 cannon. 1 cannon is not enough.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to block. Is he going to pull any probes, though? There's only 1 probe here, and he needs to pull more. Is he going to die to lings? It's very possible that he may do. Although, looks like True Touch has waited a bit too long, so the 2nd cannon is going to finish. He should be fine now.
Interesting. If he ignored the probe and went straight here, there would have only been 1 cannon finished, and that could have just instantly ended the game. He saw that with the Overlord too, and he decided not to commit to that. I guess the thing is, if you don't do it properly, or if he pulls the probes to block and you throw away the initial 6 lings, then you're also in an awkward position. So maybe it's better to play it safe and just use the lings for scout denial. Maybe I'm just getting too paranoid now and scared of Zerglings, you know, busting all the Protoss walls because I've seen it so many times. But it's definitely something you got to watch out for.
Yeah, I mean, this scouting denial isn't doing too much of a good job. It looks like the probe will eventually get out. Trying to juke its way around back across the high ground. But he is going to eventually get out of his base, and he will be able to go scout the 3rd base, which is at the mineral only for True Touch.
Oh, the scout denial! Ooh, can he get it? I don't think he can. That was really close though. That was pretty good.
Ooh, that was nice. He actually walled it off, and the probe got stuck. The probe does go down. He's actually trying to send another probe out, but there was 2 lings blocking the bottom bridge. So that's kind of clever. He's going to get this probe out now, though. Is he going to be able to scout what he needs to see?
I guess we shall see. What is there actually? There's a lair going on, a close third, but nothing too scary from the Zerg. By the way, is this cybernetic score looks like it might block the gas, but I'm not sure because I think the probes do actually come out the right side, so that might be okay. It makes me very worried though. And oh, drone block? No, not quite.
Yeah, so Lancer X is going to see the lair timing. He doesn't see the third hatchery yet, but he can only probably assume by the timing of the lair and everything. So he's going to be pretty okay right now. He's just going to turtle up. Looks like he's going to go back into Corsair production again like he did last game. Is he going to go +1 Corsairs this time, or is he going to maybe switch to Templar a lot quicker?
I guess we shall see here whether the 2DT attack is going to be incoming. Trudich did take a closer third, so I feel like that's a little bit more difficult. Meanwhile, the scouting probe just going to run away now. It's seen pretty much what it needs to see. And, oh man, okay, wait, here we go with the gas mining. Look at the natural. Okay, is this blocking? Oh, please no. No, it is! Oh, wait.
I think it's just, I think it's if there's a queue of probes,
oh,
it does.
No. Oh, no!
Yeah, for 2 probes I think it's fine, but with 3, it's a bit broken. That is very unfortunate by Lancer X.
I knew it. Rip. Alright.
You know what, just add an extra probe, it's fine. It was all according to plan. He wanted to make a probe roundabout. This looks fun.
Of
I mean,
course.
He knows the probes live like a really monotonous life as little robots, so he wanted to make just something a little bit more enjoyable. He doesn't want to make them run in a straight line, it's not really fun.
It's like how we mix up the stream with chess and GeoGuessr. He also wanted to mix it up for the probes. Anyway, looks like we got the extra hatcheries, the den, and first Corsair. Killed the Overlord in the main base, coming down now to see what he can see. Nothing too interesting.
He's also killing a Overlord in the natural as well, so doing a lot of damage, but he needs to be careful of the Scourge. Oh, losing the first Corsair, not a good position to be in. Is he getting +1 air attack? No, he's not, so skipping out on that this time. Not as bad losing the first Corsair.
Yeah, he can just get like two Corsairs now and just go straight for gateway units if he's not planning to go for +1. You do want to have at least 1 or 2 just in case if some kind of mute is running around sniping your dudes. Looks like he's just gonna make 1 more.
Oh my god, he may lose this Corsair, he needs to be careful. Although the Scourge not going for it, the Scourge actually going around. Interestingly enough, I think he's gonna try and go for the Stargate.
I think you might be right, Kicks, and a second Corsair is on the way. The Zealots actually moved out and cleared out some Zerglings in the middle of the map. Is he gonna get the camp up? This snipe is actually really hard. It's very difficult to hit the Corsair as it spawns because it also, due to the rally point, it starts moving immediately. So if you're not in the exact correct spawn location, I don't think you get. Whoa!
Oh, he got it.
Wait, he rallied up instead of down?
Yeah. He like rallied up into the top of his mate for some reason. Looks like the Zealots are gonna try and be aggressive, but look how many Hydra and Linger here. I think he's just gonna throw away his army.
Oh man, no speed. Oh, there's the speed. Do they have +1? They do have +1. Oh no, 2 Zealots get stuck though. Oh man, Lancer losing 2 of his initial Zealots. He's got more Zealots coming down here. He's going for +1 speed lots. No +1 Sares behind them or supporting them from the air. Whereas Truda is just massing up on the ground here. This could be very bad. He needs some more cannons, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough cannons still. I think he may actually die to a Hydra Bust.
Oh no, build cannons, Lancer. He built plenty of cannons last game and got himself in a good position. But I don't think he has enough cannons right now. Although Trudich maybe, I feel like Trudich actually assumes that there will be Storm already, so he's not even bothering to go and attack the front. He's just checking for the third base. That's actually really interesting.
It's really weird as well. It's almost like True Touch just, he doesn't want to press the issue, and it feels a little bit wrong to me. It's like, I guess it shows the difference in style. If that was Eon Zerg, he would have killed 4 Zealots and just like ran straight into the natural.
Wait a minute.
Even if there was like 10 cannons.
Kicks. The Zealots are actually going to the natural. The Zerg army's on the other side of the map. He's on completely the wrong side of the map here. There's nothing in the natural. Look at the mini-map. Lancer X actually baited the entire Zerg army away with his one zealot, and now he's just running into the main base. He's going after the drones. What can he actually snipe here? The Hydra is still not back yet. He needs to pick something. He might be able to kill the lair, but he needs to not run back. Lancer needs to actually control his units. Why is he fighting on the ramp? I don't understand. He could have killed the Spire. He could have maybe even killed the lair if he actually targeted it. And now he's losing High Templar in the natural. Lancer X's multitask is really failing him right here.
Yeah, the other thing is I think he actually attack moved into the drones, and then when the drones ran away, the Zealots ran back to the ramp, so it's a bit unfortunate. He's going to lose his forge, he's going to lose his gateway, and he only actually has 2 High Templar right now defending. He has enough for 2 storms, but one of those High Templar is like 2 hits away from death, so he's going to have to be very careful. Looks like he's actually getting +1 air attack on his Corsairs now, maybe. That might be for Dragoon range, I guess, but
it's probably
a bit of an odd time to do that.
Oh man, looks like a couple of the last 2 Zealots gonna get trapped here in the back of the main base. It looks like they actually did some decent damage to the spawning pool, but that's about it. And this third expansion attempt by Lancer is probably gonna get shut down pretty quickly here. Once True Touch gets the rest of the army out of his base, everything just running around here in the main base. That was very interesting. Yet again, another kind of run-by attack by Lancer, except this time he didn't even kill the hatchery.
Yeah, a bit of an odd one. He's actually going to scout the lurkers coming in though, and he doesn't really have anything to defend against them. There's so many Hydralists rallying up from True Touch's hatcheries, and I mean, he has the storms. Can he make them work? Actually, storms nothing. That's a bit of an awkward storm. That High Templar's getting fired. He's not good enough for his job.
Oh,
and here we
man.
go. The probe gets taken down at the 3rd base, and I think this Hydra Lurker composition may even be able to just A-move through right now.
It's okay, he's running past again, Kicks. He's running past with the speed dots again. He's gonna keep doing run-bys until something actually works. 6 o'clock has been taken, by the way. Oh no, half of them are coming back. 6 o'clock is actually mining. He's running by again. There's a lurker egg wall! A lurker egg wall at the natural to stop the run by. Sick move by True Touch. But now, where are they going?
Oh dear. They may be able to kill the 6 o'clock hatchery, but it looks like he doesn't even want to attack. He's just... His zealots seem to run in and then don't really know what to do. They don't get clicked to attack anything. They're just going to stand there. Like, going after drones isn't going to help him in this situation. He's going to try and run away, playing Ring Around the Rosie with the Hydralisk, but it's just not going to work. He's contained in his main with the lurkers, and he is in such a terrible position, but he is trying to take 12.
Dude, the Robo matters the gas even more. Look, they have to go down now. Look, it matters it even more.
And surely that's a bad place for the Robo, because if he builds Reavers, how on earth are they going to get out?
I guess he'll just need them with the shuttle. 1DT actually running out here. There's 5 random zealots. They could do something.
Why is True Touch pulling his army back? What's he doing?
He's scared of the run-by. The run-bys are terrifying. He's scared. Lancer X with the intimidation tactics.
Those zealots are just like, oh my god, we see a drop going in. It's going into this 3rd base attempt. Wait, is that an overlord or is it a drop?
I think it's probably just for spotting. Because
yeah, it looks like it is.
True Touch knows Lancer X's only way back in this game is to do some like sick High Templar or Reaver drops. So he's just spreading Overlords around on the map just to make sure nothing catches him by surprise. A lot of Dragoons have been made. Once he gets the Ops out, he should actually be able to break this fairly easily. There is the Observer. Only 4 lurkers here. Shouldn't really be a problem. He's gonna go for the Observer snipe maybe. Oh, he's trying to get it! Not quite gonna get it, and that's gonna be the breakout for the 12 o'clock.
It's going completely the wrong way again, and Lancer X is gonna be able to run by to the natural if he wants to.
Oh man, he's going for the 12 o'clock denial.
And look at the run by. He's just running down. He's like, no, I don't need the 12 o'clock. I'm just going for another run by.
He doesn't want to fight. Lancer X is like pacifist Protoss. He doesn't want to fight the army. He just wants to go and kill all the workers.
Oh my god, and one lurker here. None of the Dragoons are actually attacking. He's on move command.
Oh my god.
His army's getting trapped here. It's pretty much just Dragoons. There's so many lurkers.
Oh, good storm on the incoming Hydras, though. This is actually a really strong army as long as he storms correctly. He's only got one more, though, but he's on the high ground platform. He does do an okay storm there on the incoming Hydras. Lurker Link from the other side. He still has the high ground against these top Hydras, but he's got no more storm, and it looks like with this surround, Lancer X is going to lose yet another army.
And the Observer got killed as well, so he has no way of seeing the Lifers that are now chasing him down. Can he save this High Templar? I don't think he can. There's just so many units coming out of True Touch's base. And oh man, Dragoon's actually getting stuck in between the Hydralisks. How is Lancer X still ahead in supply? Can you please explain that to me, because I don't get it.
Because Protoss Sagi, man. He's also got one Corsair that's about to die to these Scourge. Man, that army was so strong though. Did you see how many Dragoons he has? I'm pretty sure if he actually fought the top side of True Touch's army without getting himself surrounded, he actually would have won the engagement and then could have moved on to actually push somewhere. But by fighting in that weird location where he was actually surrounded, he didn't have enough storms to cover both sides and actually ended up losing all those Dragoons. But that was actually a pretty serious army that he threw away right there.
It is, yeah. He's actually on 6 gateways, no 7, 8 gateways on like pretty much 2 gas. So, I mean, this gas is still like majorly mannered. Looks like he's just trying to wait and wait for True Touch to try and move into him. He doesn't have that many units. Oh my god, a huge storm though on so many Hydras, but they just move out of the way.
Yep, go for the Ops line, gets one of them. There's a second one that's slightly out of range, causing True Touch to go to have the AI bug out a little bit. Where are the reinforcements? Zealots coming in from the left side here. The Dragoons pulling back. The second Ops has been sniped. There's one storm left only on the High Templar, and Lurker's actually moving in position to cut off the third base from reinforcements. Oh, nice.
Storm again. The weirdest thing is though, usually the route that Lancer has been taking this entire game, he could have actually come in and sandwiched the Hydras in, but he decided to go to the high ground instead.
He's going for Storm Drop. Storm Drop in the natural kicks. Wait, what?
They do. Zealots. It's the A-team. He's dropped the A-team of Zealots in. If you can't run them by, drop them in. That's what I say.
Fair enough, Kicks. That was the other. Yeah, you know what? Nice. Going for the Zealot drop. I thought for sure that was a High Templar drop, but given that he's been lacking in High Templar the whole game, I guess he couldn't really afford it. I guess he preferred to actually drop that in the main base, but then he saw the Scourge chasing him, so he's like, alright, well, I guess I'll just put him here in the natural. Now, Lancer X, though, is holding on, and he is mining from his third base. Despite the constant pressure from True Touch, he has managed to start mining from his third. There's a billion Overlords at the top for some reason. I don't know what they're doing there. And True Touch has also taken the bottom left main. He's got his Hive, he's got his Defiler Mound. He's in good shape.
Yeah, it's almost like True Touch was going to go for a big drop, and then just sort of gave up on the idea. So now I'm just going to leave the Overlords here, it's fine. But these Dragoons are going to come back and kill them. Oh no, he actually finds them. He's listened to the stream. His arrow is rigged.
Oh man, and he's actually gonna rescue them. I wonder if, like, you know that very first run around where all the Zealots just run down while the Hydras are in the top left? Maybe that's when he was gonna go for the drop, and then he realized he had to come home to defend. But yeah, very interesting situation.
He has a lot of storms, and this is a small ramp for these Hydras to come down. How many Hydras can he kill before he dies? Oh, that storm actually hit barely anything. Not the best storms here from Lancer X. I don't know if it's nerves of being in a final, but he has not been showing the best of play. He's going to come in and sandwich these Hydras in, so he'll be able to kill them. But he didn't even cancel the Nexus, he just lost the Nexus.
Yeah, he lost the Nexus, he's losing a bunch of units. A bunch of Hydras came in from the back and actually sniped some High Templars at his rally point. Now the Hydra's moving in, coming into the natural expansion. Something happened at the 9 o'clock. It seems like a minor skirmish with a few random Zealots. But look at all the probes falling to the Hydras. Lurkers here as well, and GG from Lancer X. True Touch makes it 2-0 here in the finals. It is a best of 5, so Lancer X is on the brink of elimination. Looks like True Touch will be spawning on the left side, though, as the Rinzer.
And on the right side, we do have the brown Protoss camouflaging to the map, Lancer X.
Oh, see, it's already working in his favor. If he can go full camouflage Protoss, he can run his Zealots by without True Touch being able to notice them.
Yeah, he's actually just painted all his units fully brown. Just like blend in, like woodland camo.
Yep. Man, did you know, when I started playing Broodor, I actually had an old CRT monitor, but it was slightly faded, and I didn't actually know that you could change gamma settings on your monitor to like make things brighter. So I like played my first, I don't know, 100 ladder games or 200 ladder games on Icy Cup Ladder without being able to see lurkers when they were burrowed, because they would just blend into the tile set. And even if I had an OBS, I physically wouldn't be able to see burrowed units. So I would just have to guess by the sounds where they were and just like randomly storm. It's good times, man.
Wow. That sounds incredibly hard.
Yeah. Anyway, gateway in the base for Lancer.
Well, I mean, I guess you're just gonna wall off here if you're gonna wall. But is he gonna go 2-gate or is he gonna go gateway expand?
Oh man, I mean, he could be doing the Dumo build. The Dumo versus Cadenzi build. I don't know if you remember that one. Dumo did this. He went gateway in the base, expand, and cannon rush the Zerg's main. The classic.
Yeah, that late game cannon rush, like, or mid game cannon rush, where you just don't expect it at all. And he's also got the camo probe to hide it in the main as well. I mean, it could work.
Oh man, is he gonna do it? Come on, Lancer. Come on, I believe. The Dumo build, let's go. You could be doing it. See, he's just gonna expand. He can even expand to the back, and now he can make a forge, and he can make cannons. He can do it.
He's also taking his Nexus though. That could be... I mean, I'm not sure really. I'm not really sure I understand maths. But I think if you spend 400 minerals on a Nexus, I'm not sure you can build any cannons.
So Dumo did it though. That's what he did. It was the ultimate delayed cannon rush. Wait, Kix, did you not watch that game?
I sort of saw half of it, but I was dealing with some admin stuff, so I was like, okay.
Oh man, dude, this is exactly what he did. But he didn't take gas though. Instead of taking gas, he used the probe to just start building like 12 cannons in the main, and it was freaking glorious. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, definitely check out the VOD. Looks like First Zelda's here. I will be, or Foxhound I guess, will be uploading the VOD to my YouTube channel, and it's definitely going on recommended games. That was a sick game. Sorry, Cadenzi, but it has to be done.
No, I mean, Dumo is such a great name anyway, but Lancer, can he do any damage with the cell? It looks like True Touch is dealing with this really well, not overreacting with Lings, just microing really carefully, and not doing anything stupid. Now, fortunately for Lancer X, he's not mannering his gas this game, so that should be a little bit better.
Oh, one drone down. That's already worth it for the Zealot. Even if you just get one drone, that's actually fine. Meanwhile, looks like core on the way, and now a delayed forge, of course, since you don't need it. This is kind of like an outsider opening, but not even with a 2-gate, just with a 1-gate tech.
Yeah, I guess maybe you'll need cannons at your high ground, depending on what the Protoss or the Zerg's doing. But he actually has 12 speedlings, and they are running across the map. There's only 2 Zealots on the ramp. Can they break up the ramp? I'm not too sure, but it will keep him pinned back in his base at least.
Yep. I see some people asking where the VOD is going to be, by the way, so I'm going to go ahead and plug the YouTube channel, youtube.com/SayleBW. They will be uploaded pretty soon after today, and it was the first game that I casted today, so if you really can't wait, you can just go watch the Twitch VOD, but it will also be on the YouTube channel. But here we go, Zergling's coming in. The Zealot's on hold position, the second Zealot in the back's not doing anything. He really needs to hold here. The cannon is not quite done yet. Can he hold, actually? He needs to put probes behind here to really solidify the wall. True Touch is just going for the bust here. Can he break through? There's only one Zealot left. The cannon is not done. Is Lancer just going to lose right here?
I think he's going to break up the ramp. There's only one Zealot left. The cannon is still about 5 seconds away from finishing, and he's actually going to cancel the cannon here. True Touch, I think, may have just broken his way into the TL Open winner's position.
Into the TL Open Hall of Fame. The gateway is going to fall here. Lancer is 100% donezo, and GG from Lancer. A quick game 3. And True Touch is the champion, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. True Touch takes it all and will win TL Open number 4. He will win $100 for first place. Lancer X, though, taking a pretty good $60 for second. And the other semifinalists, of course, will take home $20 apiece. So huge congrats to everybody. And major thanks to Liquipedia for sponsoring this event. I mean, I love Wikipedia regardless. I go there to check out like the ASL results, for example, and pretty much any tournament results because it's always updated super fast. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And as far as I know, today has been the last planned TL Open, but I have spoken to Plexa. There is a possibility of extending it. We're not really sure, so I'm not gonna promise anything, not gonna announce anything at the moment. But we may be able. I don't know. Well, we'll see. If there's another one, we'll announce it. But nothing planned at the moment. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this TL Open tournament series. And thanks to all the admins, thanks to all the TL staff who helped out. Thanks to Troz, Nina Zerg, Medic, and huge thanks to you, Kix, for co-casting.
Thank you very much for running the event. Thank you everyone, of course, for watching as well, giving us the thing to do. I mean, we could have just casted the games, but if there was no one watching, it would be kind of a lonely experience. So yeah, cheers for having me along. Thanks also to Sham2 and Supernova Maniac, who also helped out, and GTR, who did some replay casts on week 1 as well. It's been really fun.